Hello there, and welcome back. Hello Hans, hello Armran, Aoi. Hello Rimarusa's bundle. Good to see y'all. We got some early birds in here today. Gotta adjust something real quick. Yeah, that's good. How's everyone doing? Gotta clean my glasses real quick. Has been getting a bit more scratches these days. There we go. Clanker indeed. What are the other clankers again? Who are the other clankers? I'm aware of two. This one. And this one. Raiden? If you're gonna say Raiden, what about Wanderer? Scar is a puppet, Raiden Shogun, Sandrone in Efa. Dottore? Gotta condense my resin real quick. What did you miss? Not much. The stream just started. Today we're gonna have two things on our schedule. The first is to look at any changes from V4 beta, and second is to complete the Sandrone event. Sandrone story-ish, if you will, and make my final verdict on whether to pull Sandrone or not. So if you look into the leaks channels, there are some minor changes to Odette and Mizuki. Odette is getting a slight buff, while Mizuki is getting a slight nerf. There is some changes with the artifact sets, and honestly that's a little bit annoying for me. Since the artifact set change is not just about numbers, but more about how it fundamentally works. So I have to change some things around. Everyone's getting bound today. Read your polling plan. Get Stellar Sword support in FA and Stellar Conduct support. And those are... Thank you, Aoi, for the bonk. You don't know yet? Well, cool. That's a good plan, but that's a not actionable plan. If you can identify those characters, that would be great.
Let's cut without further ado.
My guess is you are currently hoping someone would be a DPS. Are we gambling? We are gonna appreciate the presence of Sandrone on the screen in a little bit before we gambling. We love gambling in this town.
Let's be cleansed. Divine light shield.
Sandrone pause? Yeah, maybe. If she managed to convince me. If she managed to fold me. What happened, chat? What happened? I will not get fooled easily. True. You feel Sandrone your data? Is that perhaps DNA data? Because if it's DNA data, I'm gonna ask you to stop spitting on the clanker. Thank you very much. It's for show only. Please be careful not to drop your nails or dead skin or hair on the displayed clanker. Thank you very much. Hello, Durin man. Welcome in. You're like the wind, you come and go and untouchable. Oh, yeah. Can't touch this. Can't fold me. You're the true Durin man. That's not your name though. Therefore you are not. Checkmate.
Add as.
Alright, we good. Okay, first order of business, V4 beta changes. Okay, V4 it up. So what are the changes? Odette is getting a minor buff. What does Odette do? She is Stellar Escofia. No, that's not a good example. No, she doesn't heal. She doesn't reduce enemy resistance. What's a good? Okay, I guess you can say Odette is Stella Columbina, but is the light version of it. Let's summarize. Odette is light Stella Columbina. She's a generic support, but not really having the strength like an Archon. Stellar Farina kind of implies that. I don't think that really implies anything. Farina is a very generic support. I think Columbina would be a better comparison because it's also very specific for Luna. Cannot wait to skip everything after Odette until Sarissa. Well, yeah, yeah. Let's hope I can do that as well. Okay, we got an increase in this number. And we got an increase in this number as well. Alright, cool. What else? Odette C1's also changed, I believe. I need a good source for this. Okay, no, Odette C1 is not changed at all. Odette 6 is changed a little bit. Sure. Weapon data, white something. White Black Frost Feather, giving 50 crit damage instead of 40 crit damage. Cool. Very minor change. And finally we have Mizuki. C1 from 600 becomes 400. Okay. Let's see what are the changes. Can I check Discord link discussion? Sure. Still not understanding why Vonfi is getting these numbers from Mizuki. Interesting. First of all, it's Traveler C6. Second of all, we are cutting Mizuki's field time short so that we can swap back to Traveler faster. Now, I'm not entirely sure that would explain everything in this number here, but I can check. Now this is also with Traveler C6. I doubt Traveler C6 will make this big of a difference. Yeah, that looks huge because my Sandrone number and his Sandrone numbers are somewhat similar. What? Okay, that's only one single Sandrone charge attack. Huh. Sure. I can check that. Sure. I can check that. The Jeff's getting similar number. I have no idea what the Jeff is assuming. Okay, so what is the change here? 191, 192 actually. $187. So it's a what? Yeah. So the Odette buffs amount to about 5k DPS increase, which in the grand scheme of things is not that huge of a change. It's okay. Somewhere between 4k and 5k depending on whether the supports are buffing her or not. Let's see, what was this before? This was 167, 172 with the new changes. 170, 176. Yeah, makes sense. Oh, that got buffed and it amounts to about 2% buff for the team. It's kind of inconsequential. I should check my current Mizuki team. The previous one was at Mizuki C6. Well, 230. $220. Mizuki C6 got nerfed, but the numbers we care more about is Mizuki C2. Let's check. I did say 6-7, chat. Mizuki C1 is now 132, which is a tiny bit worse than before. Before it was 134. Mizuki C2 is 142, which I believe is also worse than before. Before it was 145. Some minor changes. I don't think it's gonna majorly impact any of the decisions. Now, a Mizuki team is now more reliant on Odette though, because Mizuki was nerfed and Odette was buffed. So the power between these characters shifted a little bit between them. Hello, Dinaf. Okay, I can check something else. Let's see. I could check the weird rotation that Vomfi has. Short rod. No, I want the Sucrose version actually. Let it load. I noticed you after about 10 minutes in the stream. My bad. If we cut down Mizuki's field time, I guess this has to be Traveler C6. Yeah, it has to be Traveler C6 for it to be worth it. So once again, okay, we can check that. Be aware that we are not going to get Traveler C6 in 7.0, but we can absolutely check it to see it at full strength. See, Traveler C6 is this skill burst level. The duration of the Force Pierce star created by Ice Fog Piercer. Force Pierce star, Ice Forge Piercer. Sure, doesn't matter. Every frost glow consumed when using the end of the burst frostbound javelin increase the stellar glimmer reaction damage dealt by other party member by 5% for 15 seconds. Maximum 40% increase can be obtained in this way. 40% increase. Okay, basically that's what it is. Plus, if Traveler constellation is greater than or equal to 6, give extra 40%. Otherwise, nothing happen. Only for other characters. What? What is Vomfi feeding his Traveler? What is Vomfi even feeding his Traveler? How does Traveler doing that much damage? Alright, let's try R5 of the weapon. 40% crit damage by that much. Crit damage by 42% and attack by 40%. Okay, sure, 40%. Crit damage by 42%. No. What? What? So this is a problem I have. This artifact set is just now once again changed so that it does not work on Traveler and Sandrone anymore. The Stellar Sword artifact set does not work on Traveler and Sandrone because it can only be activated when the holder of the artifact set triggers the Stellar Sword reaction. And the Stellar Sword reaction can only be triggered by an Anemo character. We're gonna have a Cryo Aura staying on the enemy, and then the Anemo character hitting them with Anemo ability that applies element. It will trigger a reaction. So a Cryo character inherently cannot use this artifact set well. I'm just gonna entertain the idea real quick and see if I put this artifact set on him, is it gonna be significantly better or not? Let's entertain this idea. Plus equal to Scarlet Roof 40%. And if it's equal to Scarlet Proof, give the character %16% crit rate. Sure. Okay. I see. So if we are using the artifact set on Traveler, then this can be possible that the Traveler reach around 1 million damage per the entire rotation. See you, Ali. Thank you for the hugs. That's lovely. And I'm just going to cut Mizuki's field time short here. Say 8. Three. Sure. So if we make if we have Traveler C6 with the weapon at R5, and we are assuming that Traveler can use the Stellar Sword artifact set, which right now in the game they cannot, or at least in the beta they cannot, and we just make a rotation so that we cut off Mizuki's field time early, so we can give more, we can cut the rotation time short. Then even at Mizuki C2, I have something closer to 177,000 DPS, which is still nowhere near these numbers. Oh, I guess Mizuki Sackjet, really? Okay. Mizuki Sackjet. Okay. Fair enough. Sure. Sure. Sackjet it up. Is it even that good? Elemental Mastery increased by 40. I don't think it's even that good. No, it's not. It's actually not. A tiny bit better. Without further scrutinizing on all the minor details, I would say that these numbers from Vomfi still look sus to me. 200,000 at Mizuki C1, but with the assumptions that he make, if I follow the assumptions that he make, my numbers can well, this is still Mizuki C2, this is Mizuki C1. My numbers do go up a little bit compared to before. So what if we use this rotation for C2 Traveler? It goes down. What if we... It goes down. Okay. Yeah, there's not much here. There is not much here at all. The difference can mostly be explained by Traveler being calculated at C6 and R5 of his weapon, and assuming that the Traveler can use an artifact set that right now he cannot use in beta. That's it. I would not put a lot of stock into that, but if in the future beta information is changed for that to be allowed, then we're gonna have higher numbers with Mizuki 2, even at Mizuki C1 or C2. So let's go back to what we were doing before we're distracted by Vomfi's Calcs. I believe the Odette buff amounts to around 2% increase, 2.5% increase to the teams that she is in. Mizuki nerf alongside with Odette buffs makes it so that Mizuki's team with Odette is decreasing in power a tiny bit, something like 1%. There is one last thing I want to check, which is how strong is Odette's signature weapon now? It was about 4% increase to team damage before. How much is it now after the signature buff? It is now closer to 6%. 5.83 to be exact. Still very much behind her constellations. Her C1, wait, how? Wait, right, because that's both C1 and R1. Okay. Find nail the deep. Her C1 in this case is 9.87, close to 10%. Her C2 is 37.45. C2 is the big one. I would say if you have made your polling decisions before today, today's beta change will not significantly change your polling decision. You said something quickly. If I scroll, you can see you changed the set in V4. Check the lower table. Okay. Oh, this is V4. I see. Two-piece attack. You know what? I think I can copy this for myself. Yeah, I can probably give Traveler two-piece attack. That's probably gonna be better than holding VV. That I can agree with. So Traveler, well, Traveler can also hold Tenacity, but I don't know how strong that is. Two-piece attack, Gladiator, and the other two-piece attack, let's just have him hold... What's the other two-piece attack? Fragment of Harmonic UMC, sure, why not? Sure, that is a tiny bit better than before. A very minor difference. Extremely minor difference. Cool. Have I folded yet? Not yet. We were looking at some beta changes, and the verdict is there isn't much changed. Good news for the people who are pulling for Odette's signature weapon. It got buffed by a tiny bit. So Odette's signature weapon before was only a 4% team's damage increase. Now Odette's signature weapon is 6% team's damage increase. Do I think it's safe to invest in Odette stock as a meta player? Okay, to answer that, I'm gonna need to do this exercise real quick. I think it's relatively safe. So compared to a character that is an on-field character, right? Like Sandrone. If there is another good on-field character, then the worst on-field character just get replaced straight up. There is no nuance there. But when it comes to an off-field character like Odette, we're talking about Sarissa here, and whether Sarissa can power creep Sandrone or power creep Odette. So when it comes to an off-field character like Odette, well, you may be able to notice that in this game there are 3 off-field slots. So even if Sarissa is a better Odette at her job, you can still kind of squeeze both Odette and Sarissa together in some kind of team. It may not be 100% optimal. Maybe there are some different teammates that we would rather have, but it can be done. Can we use Hufang on Odette? Well, you can. The result is not great. What you would want to use on Odette is Final the Deep, the craftable weapon. Let me double check. Actually, yeah, that's not amazing. Hold on. Hufang, double checking. Crit damage. $192 Hufang, and add in the crit rate from, well, hold on, where's my Hufang crit rate? Should I still use a crit rate circlet? I'm gonna just conservatively say 4%. It's actually worse than Final the Deep. Now, if you have R5 Hufang, if you have R5 Hufang, still worse than Final the Deep. Don't use Hufang for her. Yeah, Final the Deep is good for her. Now, if you cannot heal all that consistently, then I think R5 Fang may be a tiny bit better. If you cannot heal all that consistently, hold on. We are losing out a tiny bit of damage. This is still equal to R1 Fang, but R5 Fang will be 1k DPS better. I don't know if you're willing to get R5 Fang for 1k DPS better or not.
Error.
Okay, we're good. Let's get to actually, yeah, let's get to do questing. Yeah, this is the Witcher music. Doomsday trailer drop. You know what? Sure. We can check that out. Man, I remember watching Endgame during my... when I was still in school. God damn. That's been a long time. Avenger Endgame was a long time ago. Yeah, Marvel stuff is just not the greatest lately. It's not anything that's nearly as hype or memorable as Avengers Endgame. So let's see what they're cooking this time. Let me turn down the Witcher music real quick. Alright, and turn on browser YouTube music. Loki have a lot to cover. If I have not seen anything after Endgame, well, I will probably just watch some summarized video, whatever it is called. Or I'll read up about them, because I would rather not having to sit through some materials that is heavily dragged out when I can just read some summary of it. Like, the lore is nice. The catching up on the lore can be important to understand the context of what's going on, but if how they are explaining the lore, how they are making movies out of the lore, that's incredibly boring. I don't want to have to sit through that. It's applicable for any movies, franchise, and even gacha games as well. Alright, enough yapping. Here's a trailer.
Something's coming.
Oh, that's Charles.
To deter before this day is done.
They are bringing back the old man for this movie.
Decision.
Okay. I mean, I have seen the reveal in Comic-Cons days ago. Ah, okay. Final 6-4. All the recent stuffs.
And they died.
Oh, Thor.
They died facing enemies and threats.
Sure, they found someone else for Black Panther. Sure. X-Men are now fully within Disney stuff now.
Everything that they sacrificed will be for nothing if we do not stand together.
Loki is the one show I watched among all the shows they made. Okay.
I presume nothing except this. If you return, you will return as brothers and sisters.
Damn, they have expanded the universe a lot.
But mark my words. We're going to need a miracle.
So Thor is the only OG one, right?
Don't wholesome.
I gotta see that again. Is that what's his name again? I'm trying to remember the actor's name. I think that's Captain America. I'm trying to remember the actor's name. Oh well. 4 months? No, that's technically 5 months. That's half a year from now. Steve Rogers. Steve Rogers is the character's name, right? Oh, Chris Evans. There we go. That's the actor's name. Chris Evans. Is that his name? Yep, that's his name. This is probably gonna be some multiverse thingy. The long hair throws me off a little bit. Chris Evans in chat, indeed. I wonder. See it in Infinity Vision. What the hell is the Infinity Vision? Infinity Vision. Okay, this has been a miss. Never mind. Infinity Vision. Oh, it's a type of certified theaters. Okay. Yeah, did not recognize him with the long hair at first. Took me a second. So it seems that Thor, they are making Thor to be the leading OG character in here from the OG Avengers. If they're gonna make this worth people's time and money, I am fully expecting this to be at least 2 movies like Infinity War and Endgame. Or maybe even 3 movies, but that's gonna take quite long. Probably the first half is to establish the danger, and then they can re-meet the old cast like... Oh, I'm covering his face. Captain America. I wonder if... Okay, I don't know if this is gonna be spoiler or not, but I have already seen the reveal of... Man, I am so out of tune with the actors' names these days. RDJ, right? That's his name? Robert Downey Jr. Yeah, that's his name. I'm so out of tune with actors' names these days. I believe it has been revealed months ago, or even years ago, that Robert Downey Jr. is taking the role of Doctor Doom. So I wonder if the OG cast in character in the universe is going to react to Doctor Doom looking exactly like Tony Stark or not. My YouTube stream got cooked. Is it? My YouTube stream got cooked. It's back on. Wait. Were they just blocking out the trailer specifically? What the hell? Did it just block out the trailers? That's so weird. You saw the whole trailer. What are they doing over here? Alright, I guess I cannot really show it. I should not risk it too much. It's weird that they are not allowing people to react to the trailer. But oh well, we are done with that. Alright, back to Genshin we go. I'm gonna be a long way from being able to be a React content creator, I guess. No more reaction! But we can definitely still talk about it. Dune booked all the IMAX, they made their own IMAX called Infinity Vision. Ah, that's what they are. Okay. Thank you, Bipo, for explaining. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Dune too. I've only watched Dune Part 1, and I still have to catch up on Dune Part 2 before I watch Dune Part 3. What was I reacting to? I was watching the newest Avenger trailer that's just coming out today. Doomsday. Yeah, now I think during the part that I got copyrighted, I was yapping about Robert Downey Jr. playing the role of Doctor Doom. So I wonder if the original Avenger cast in the movie is going to react to Doctor Doom looking exactly like Tony Stark or not. I wonder if that's a canon thing or they're just recasting the actor and not gonna mention anything about it. The trailer is out? Yes, the trailer is out. It's very vague. It's mostly just to build hype. You can take a look at that. You can technically go back into my stream and see it, because that part where I look at the trailer and reacted to the trailer was not blacked out. Find out the Demon 5 is new craftable R5 on Odette. The problem with the new craftable R5 on Odette is that it's not reliable. The new craftable on Odette, well, the new craftable in general, requires us to trigger a reaction for the passive to be usable. Where is it? Jeez. Which one is it again? Is this the craftable? Yeah, so the character equipping this weapon has to trigger a reaction. In a team where there are 3 cryo characters, then only the electro character is triggering a reaction. In a team where there are 2 cryos and 2 electro characters, it's still quite inconsistent who is triggering the reaction. If the other cryo character is triggering the reaction, then Odette does not get this. If an electro character is triggering a reaction, then Odette also does not get this. Only in a something like a Sino team with 3 electro characters that Odette can reliably trigger that weapon. You were a huge Marvel kid growing up? Yeah, I think many people were watching a lot of Marvel stuff growing up, and for good reasons, because Marvel back in the day was really good. They built up the hype, they executed it well, all the movies leading up to a big movie. And I think after Endgame, things just kind of goes downhill. No idea what they're cooking with some of the TV shows. Would pulling Odette be relevant like pulling Llama in nod-krai? That's a very funny comparison, because Llama, it's a Nephus bitch these days. Or Llama is just a support for Columbina DPS these days. She is not useful outside of that. Llama Hyper Bloom teams without Nefer or without Columbina, it's 100k, and on a good days it's 110. It's so irrelevant. And I fear that Odette may also see that kind of fate. I hope not, but maybe. I think it's gonna be somewhat close. I don't know, man. I think she's gonna be somewhat closer to Innefer. Bit closer to Innefer. Not entirely, because Innefer does provide some defensive utility and Odette does not. So in terms of role consolidation, for people that need sustain to play well, I'm aware not everyone is a sweat and wants to play Stygian by resetting 50 times, 100 times to get a perfect clear and dodge everything that the enemy throws at us. So having sustain is also nice. It's a big value, and Odette does not provide that. More than never Islama's bitch than the other way around? Well, you can say that too. Point is, they don't exist outside of each other. What about the power grip? Traveler's looking hella tough. Traveler's looking nice. Cryo Traveler is a nice character. So if you just want to be able to clear some fearless stuff, I think that getting Odette will enable that for you. Getting Odette and play with Cryo Traveler for a Stellar Conduct team, or using Odette with Mizuki for a Stellar Sword team, they are both functioning quite well. Now you could also say that getting Sandrone will be able to get you through some early shieldings, and that's correct as well. If you play any Sandrone team, alright, let me double check. If you play any Sandrone team without Odette, it's gonna be performing similarly to playing any Odette team without Sandrone. You know what? Alright, technically, a Sandrone Yaimiko team is 140,000, and a Odette Yaimiko team with Traveler is 150,000, so I guess this is slightly better. Cannot really say the same about... No, I think Odette is slightly better, actually. My bad on that. I think Odette is slightly better. Teams that only has Odette and does not have Sandrone is performing slightly better. If you're willing to build both Cryo Traveler and Mizuki, and you have something like C1 Mizuki at least, I take the previous statement back. Can Sandrone clear Stellar Sword Shield with Odette? Yes. Yeah, kind of. It depends. A Sandrone C0 is doing around equal damage to a Mizuki C1. But a Sandrone team, even in Stellar Sword, is doing the majority of damage, having the majority of the damage being Cryo, and a Mizuki team is having the majority of the damage being a Nemo. So a very simple thing that Hoyoverse can do in Stygian is to make an enemy having low resistance to one element and not the other, to have the shield be easier for one team and not the other. Think a bit like quicken, spread, aggravate. It's a similar reaction, but if a boss is weak to electro, Sino will do it better. If a boss is weak to dendro, our Hatem will do it better. Does it make sense?
Is this my heart? No, it's probably just the result of a lens formula. A space dedicated to resolving anomalies. Huh. But it looks like the walls are all mirrors? You made it. About time. Is that me? From the past? You just spoke of anomalies. Well, here I am.
Old model versus new model, who will win?
Contradicts reason. Shall we sit down and talk?
Wait, are they gonna have... Oh, they have the mirror move exactly like it. That's cool. That's really cool. Alright, let me recreate the... the wallpaper real quick. Sandrone, lie down! Lie down! I need to recreate that one wallpaper. What's that one wallpaper again? Sand, you know what that one wallpaper? This one right here. Sandrone, I'm gonna need you to lie down this mirror. Right now. Right now. Walk closer. I can see that the image is a slightly imperfect imitation. We got Sandrone wallpaper at home. Very cool. Alright, sit down. Oh, well, if you squint, if you really squint, we are playing Sandrone with the old model right now. We got the long dress. Sand versus drone, Joe.
That should do it. Hello, my name is Alain Guillotin. Can you hear me?
Brings back memories, doesn't it? The time we spent here.
Here, I want you to have this.
A notebook?
You can use it to write things down.
I don't need to write things down. I have unlimited memory.
Even so, some things are more important than others, right? You can use it to write about the things that matter.
So you wish me to carry out a basic priority sorting operation?
I suppose you can think of it like that for now. But journaling is also an act of finding oneself. Much like we use wooden stakes to guide a plant to grow in a certain manner, what we choose to write down gives the soul much needed direction. In the act of choosing what to forget and what to hold on to, we decide what kind of person we want to become.
They're not showing his eyes.
Like I said earlier,
Which is a decision I respect, because the eyes probably just looking like any other NPC.
began. Mornings of tending to the garden. Afternoons spent cleaning, reading, or studying. Evenings of cozying up by the fire, listening to Alain share stories about his past. Alain,
What is it?
what are you drinking?
Oh, this? It's coffee. It, makes
Wait a
me
minute, if she has unlimited memory, does that
I
mean
want to try it.
I will be the one to get empty dry without even getting close to feeling her? Ah, yes, of course, yes.
Bitter. Speaking of, why did you design me with senses? Taste, smell, touch.
That's a huge coffee cup, by the way.
It just felt like the right thing to do. I suppose I hoped you might have a life.
What's Rimoro's husband into? Well, transferring his data to Sandrone to carry on for later generations. That's is a technical term.
But the smell is nice. I thought those peaceful days would go on forever. You know that's not possible. Maybe. But how was I supposed to know the end was just around the corner? That was just bad luck, was it? Well, it certainly became a pattern, now didn't it? Over time, one of the habits we picked up from Alen was a love of coffee. We even took to hosting tea parties. A machine acting
They are not really the same, no?
kind of laughable, right? I suppose that's just what I'm used to. Yeah, that's just what we're used to.
Hey, this place isn't half bad. Great spot for a party.
Really? Does she invite Tataglia over?
More and more people seem to be showing up to my tea parties uninvited. Anyone care to explain?
Oh, this is probably not her Alen house.
I saw Columbina leading Capitano somewhere, and I had to see what that was about.
I had simply asked
Mr. Worldwide, oh my god, Capitano!
business to discuss with her, and Columbina suggested looking here.
Quick! Do not sit down! Your ass will freeze up! Do not! I'm warning you! Do not! God, they're looking here.
Tartaglia and I were unaware that this was a private gathering. Apologies for the intrusion. It won't be for long.
Whatever. Just add it to the list of annoying things that have happened today. What's one more? Since you're here, you might as well stay for a cup of tea.
See? Told you she wouldn't mind.
Much obliged, Sandra.
Well, look who we have.
One of the things that you actually agreed with Cannibal is that there's just no great characters. Everyone's just happy type shit.
Capitan.
Is it though?
I was just about to go find you.
Is it though?
Well, look who we have here. Good thing I brought extra desserts. This has turned into quite the occasion. Capitano, I was just about to go find you.
Pardon the intrusion. Rest assured, I won't sully your gathering with talk of work. We can have our discussion later.
Spoken like a true gentleman. A certain unmannered 11th seat could learn a thing or two.
They brought her model back to in-game. I don't think they have ever brought her model back in-game, right? They have had her appeared in some trailers, but never in the game again. Golden's bike, well, I'm sure you mean Capitano. Massive? Chat, you speak about that woman! Respectfully, chat. Respectfully. Massive. Respectfully.
You know, you really should start being nicer to me, Rosaline. Or I might just snatch that 8th seat right out from under you.
I'd like to see you try.
If you're gonna fight, take it outside. The only mess I plan on cleaning up is tea-related.
Two big reasons to like Signora. Well, they're just appearing.
I don't understand how our quiet afternoon turned into such a crowded gathering. One by one, people just kept barging, and then...
Indeed, someone is using a lot of hearts in the chat.
Yeah, pretty annoying, huh?
Now, the hearts for Capitano or the hurt for Signora? That is the real question. Because both of them technically had their ass fried up. Sandrone gambling when she has sufficiently convinced me to gamble for her.
Arlecchino and Rosaline. They were my favorite. Goodbye, Sandrone.
Chat real quick.
Go,
Hold on.
Columbina.
There you go. Go wide, chat.
We should have just said that. Why didn't we? If we had, would the story have had a different ending? She couldn't stay. There was no future for her here. She would have just faded away. You're right. I suppose that's why you call me an anomaly.
We're getting a 50-50 situation, chat. Who's the god here? She couldn't stay, there was no push over here. She was just faded away, or I suppose we call me an anomaly. I should have said that. It's just said that, why didn't we? We're gonna have a different ending.
Every time you make a decision, there's a voice inside your heart. My voice. Asking to contradict all logic and reason. Why didn't we make her stay? Is it worse to fight for something just to lose it? Or not to have fought at all?
You always break waifu?
One by one, we keep losing the things we care about the most. But in the end, whether I want to fight for something or cry over all we've lost, you just push it down and pretend not to hear.
Polonia! Let me jump, game! Let me jump!
And now, even Polonia, the other half of Elend's legacy, the last remaining member of our family. Even Polonia is no longer with us.
My bad, Ted. This is supposed to be a
I did everything I could.
Emotional scene.
But it's just like Elend always said. Polonia was one of a kind. There was no replicating what he managed to create. Don't you feel like our connection to the past is fading bit by bit? Like, even the things we have left are slowly slipping away. I suppose. But you can't move through life without having to say goodbye. And even as we experience loss, there are always new things to be gained. Ever so logical. What's your take then? It feels like the more I care about something, the faster the world takes it away. It sounds so stupid, but I can't help it.
This was
That's
peak.
the hand life
This
has dealt
is
time
peak,
and
mind
time
you.
Again. Why even fight for something that's just going to be lost in the end? Better to never have had it at all. Better if it would all just disappear. Dark, I know. But the heart wants what it wants. Maybe the stellar linchpin appeared because of me. Because of what I wish for.
She's wishing for what? For it to just disappear?
I don't think so. Yeah, probably not. What an anomaly.
The more you sim for Rimuru, the more you fell into abyss.
Well, go ahead and do what you came for. You're here to resolve the anomaly, aren't you?
Wait, didn't she ask Traveler to witness this? Where's Traveler?
What's it gonna be? Keeping me imprisoned here like before? Or eliminating me entirely? Like debugging a code? That I don't care. I just don't want to experience the pain of loss ever again. Go ahead. I'm ready.
Is there a choice? It's a cutscene. It's a cutscene. Is that what self-love is like?
Why do we keep losing everything we care about? I know it hurts, but that's life. I wish... I know. I've always known. Because we've been one all along.
That's a neat scene.
Sandrone!
It feels a bit incomplete though. It would be nicer if there was actually someone there to hug Sandrone. Well.
I'm fine. It's okay to cry, you know. Cry? You've got to be kidding me. Save the comforting for someone who needs it, Paimon.
Just now that
The
was...
emotional side of my core algorithm. My emotion module has always been fully developed and operational. Ellen tried to tell me that too. I've just chosen to ignore her voice all this time.
Because of a fear of loss?
I suppose. Come to think of it, it's kind of like the aquarium on this ship. The
Yeah.
aquarium? The old me took one look at it and saw something I would inevitably lose. So I stopped putting in the effort. Then, one by one, the fish all swam away, and the place became even more bleak and depressing. Pretty pathetic, right? Don't say that! A lot of people would feel the same. It just shows how much you care about what you have. Now? After seeing what you've done with the aquarium, I have to admit, I think it's beautiful. It's like you said.
It's like Shadow the Hedgehog from Sonic, who's tired of losing people he cares about, so he keeps everyone at a distance. I mean, I think it's a trope that a lot of characters do have. It's a somewhat common character trope. It's just about the execution. If the story is written well enough for us to empathize with the character. Like, there are definitely D&D games where or either me or someone I play with, roleplay a similar character trope. Being hurt in the past, so they push away things.
Well said! Besides, I've already died once. I'd be stupid not to make the most of this second chance.
About your wish?
Earlier you, or your inner self, mentioned something about her wish. What was it? You think that's something you can just ask and I'll tell you? Think again. I may have accepted my emotional self, but I'm not about to go all soft and mushy on the inside and pour my heart out.
Yeah.
That said, taking a step in the right direction couldn't hurt. Starting with cleaning some old aquarium tanks of my own. Huh? Metaphorically speaking, I mean. Come on, let's head back to the ship. I need to talk to that shaman.
Said loudly. Not even admitting he likes a drop. I mean... Yeah. Is that something so shameful as to have to not admit? I love story done well.
Resentful lost souls?
You couldn't get comfortable sleeping near the Opera Epicles, right? Well, I bet that's why. The Fountain of Lucine is where all the water in Fontaine gathers. So that's where the emotions within the water converge as well.
Sure.
Hold on. If it's souls we're dealing with, feeling uncomfortable should have been just the beginning. I should have been able to hear their voices or something.
And under normal circumstances, I'm sure someone of your talents would have. The problem is, these souls...
Not shameful, I say it's my go-to for D&D. I don't think you have listened to me. I've played that in the past, and I've had people in the same table play that in the past.
Yes, it's called soul severing. Renee of the Nord-Sitzenkreuz Ordo came up with it. After learning of Fontaine's impending doom, Renee thought if he could find a means for the soul to live on in perpetuity, it might ensure the world's salvation. Unfortunately, his theory of the four orthants was imperfect at the time, and a failure along the way caused his physical
Did they change it at least VA? No, they have not.
Jakob, another member of the Nord-Sitzenkreuz Ordo, sought to carry on Renee's legacy and restore his physical form. He even used some of the people who stood in his way as test subjects for his research.
By severing their souls?
Yes. After Renee successfully awakened, the two continued their research, and all the severed souls ended up merging into Renee's consciousness. After you saved Fontaine by turning Fontainians into true humans, these souls returned to the ley lines. But the souls severed before Renee awakened had nowhere to go, doomed to forever wander the waters of Fontaine as listless spirits.
Almost as if they exist outside the bounds of this world, unrecognized by the ley lines or fate. No wonder I couldn't sense them.
Bringing freedom fails on Renee's goals back then. How is this relevant, by the way?
To fuse with other entities. Their inner resentment lured in all sorts of evil beings, which corrupted into
Sure. How is this relevant to the quest?
Recent. Otherwise, the Udex surely would have noted. Wait, no, he must know already. That would explain the underwater Melazine patrols. No wonder I kept running into officers from the Mara Chaussee Phantom earlier. In that case, let's go find Nervalet. No, not just yet. Why not? For one, the diplomatic castle alone would be a nightmare.
Sure.
Besides, with me here, success is a done deal. Involving other people would just complicate. All I need is for Miss Lolly to help pinpoint the location of this monstrosity.
Sure.
With my eyes closed. This is what I do. I'm a lot better at it, but, How exactly do you
Just
plan on
fight it.
resolving this soul stuff?
Just fight it.
Just trust me.
Oh, alright.
Okay.
Confident we'll find
Okay, give me some combat. Sure. It's kind of just...
helping Fontaine with this,
Yeah,
Sandrone.
exactly. Why?
No, I didn't. And you're right. This problem has nothing to do with me. I wouldn't get within 10 feet of Butts. In his later years,
He regretted not helping his best friend. Okay,
he
sure.
also felt sorry towards Marianne for being too lost in his mechanical research to look after her properly. If he were still with us, I think he'd
She's
do the same.
cleaning up her family mess,
Choice
right?
words to say about it, but even after everything, he wouldn't leave his friend's mess for someone else to. Friends shouldn't hold
Sure.
grudges or leave behind regrets.
Fair enough.
Fixing what happened between him and Renee was one of his greatest wishes. All I'm doing is fulfilling it in his stead.
You know, you really do seem a little different now.
You mean everything that just happened wasn't for nothing? Why, thank you for pointing out the obvious, Paimon.
Giving the aquarium tanks a good cleaning, huh?
Just washing off the grime of the past. Turns out, a lot can build up after being ignored for so long.
What's this about aquarium tanks all of a sudden? They go off on some grand adventure and what? Now they have their own private code? Stupid.
Yes, Traveler can hear that.
All right then, Seat Lolly. Tracking this thing down is up to you.
Huh?
You get this, Granny Eatsley!
You got this.
You! Come with me to Hotel de Boer for a drink. Right now. Why? Because I said so! Miss
That's a new animation.
I'll report back on the location tomorrow morning. Just need a drink or two first to bolster me up.
Well, don't let me keep you.
All right, you. Time to go. I've got scores that need settling.
That's a new animation for sure. I appreciate the new animation quality. The greatest tsundere in history versus the greatest tsundere of today. Now the one thing that differentiates them is that the greatest tsundere of the past is into Traveler, and the greatest tsundere of today is not. I wonder what is the animation with Lumine? Does Sid Lally still seem that possessive with Lumine? Marianne picture. Narcissus and Chorus picture. That's who she's based on, Marianne. No. That's Alan Gultin. I don't know who that is. I think that's Renee. And I don't know who that is.
Listless, abandoned souls. An accumulation of resentment and filth.
Yes, but there's not as much as a blush. Okay. Gotcha.
Time to meet up with Sandrone! Wonder if Seat Lolly was able to pinpoint the...
Oh, we do not have the Sitlali drinking thing.
We should know soon! Let's just hope it all works out!
What are we doing? Oh, over there.
Seat Lolly sure drank a lot last night.
Good morning.
Calabina!
We just finished filming a last-minute scene. The others are still down below discussing what the final...
You mean, Howard your dad?
Yes.
Sure.
They're torn between whether the heroine should reunite with her old friend or not.
Ah! Because the whole point is that
Sure.
she came to her friend's home.
Yes. Director Farina and Miss
Tragic
GA
ending.
think a tragic ending where the two never meet would be more...
But Xavier!
Director Xavier thinks having the two reunite would make for a more touching and heartwarming ending. Me? I'm not sure. On a personal level, of course I want to see her again. Of course I want to experience that moment where we reunite. Even if it's just for the cameras. But that means an actor would have to take her place. And that makes me feel...
Oh.
Don't stress about that.
Huh?
Yeah, don't look so worried. Making a fit, besides, it's all gonna work.
Or...
Well, you know.
Hey, you all get tied up in a little nice bow. You will see.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll just focus on having...
Well, look who we... Oh, the lighting specialist and clapper loader that never were.
Yeah. We kinda went AWOL, didn't we? Sorry about that.
Seriously, don't worry about it. Everything's going smoothly on our end, so just do what you need to do.
Thanks for your understanding. We'll definitely make it up to you.
To be in better spirits.
I'll make it up to Shiori. Mark my word, chat.
Apologize if our earlier discussion put you on the spot.
It's okay. I'm fine now.
So, what are your thoughts on the ending then?
We should tie everything up in bows.
Shiori's voice so mature. I think the VA is taking a slightly more ara approach with her voice.
Oh.
Well, yeah.
That's the old outfit, right?
Ones who drink are weight in alcohol.
What? Are you suggesting Granny can't handle her liquor?
Really? Cause,
Did I? Huh. News to me.
let's see. You spent half an hour bad-mouthing Aurora, half an hour complaining about work, an hour talking about light novels.
Are they gone?
Oh, the crew? Yeah.
Deep and sassy, deep and sassy.
But they just left.
Friendly neighborhood Oni-san,
Now that everything with your core is sorted out, what's stopping you from seeing Columbina?
I just want to deal with this mess first. Besides, this is a perfect chance to make her jump for once. I have to plan it out more. But enough about that. Were you able to...
Of course.
Great. Morte region. The place the souls were severed.
Let me come with. This thing's movement isn't fixed. If it...
Sure.
You've already gone to...
I don't mind. These old bones have nothing better to do anyway. Summoning a spirit isn't going to do me in. Besides, if I don't go, they'll just have more inside jokes I can't join in on.
All right then. I appreciate it.
There's no time to lose.
Oh, is that a cutscene or just teleportation? Oh, okay. Oh. Wait a minute. Huh. Wait a minute. My tower has not sunk down yet. I wonder if they're gonna have a ceiling here. Right. Yeah, right. Okay, fair enough. My towers has not sunk down yet because I have not done the quest, so this is a special thing. This event was peak all wives gathered or wives gathered in it.
No sign of it so far.
Should I start the summoning ritual?
Let's drain the water from this floor of the tower first. It'll make it easier to move around.
Wait, we can do that?
Of course. Alain and Renee both saw the future that awaited Fontaine and even shared a few methods for waterproofing buildings. The principle behind it is, not important. Just unlock the mechanisms in the order I tell you.
So everyone can speak underwater now. Where is my cutting tool? And I have 0 character that has the Uja and Neuma mechanic. Okay. Do I just hit it? Oh, there it is. There it is. This is such an unlikely team. Oh well. Hi, Dub. Okay.
Ready? Yeah. When this thing appears, I'll try talking to them, but more than likely, they've already been driven to madness. In that case, if a fight does break out, I should be the one to deliver the final.
Understood. All right, I need wandering
Chaos.
spirits drifting along the tides. Hear me now. Broken souls, silenced, torn apart, and forsaken. Follow the traces of the past and return to us. Let resentment recognize resentment. Let vile entities be drawn together. And in this place, take form once more.
What now? This is exactly why I deal in math, not magic. How are we supposed to know what stage the spell is at? It's like there's no logic to speak of. Mechanical science is so much easier to...
Yeah.
Watch out!
Hi, Toba.
Hey, you! Or whoever's inside of you. I need you to listen to me. I'm a descendant of Fontaine's Lord Artificer, Hélène Guillotin. I can make you whole again and return you to the ley lines. You just need to work with me here.
What is the ley line now? Is the ley line now just the new Akasha thing from Sumeru? I just remember.
Sandrone! Looks like talking this out is off the table. All right, plan B. Time to blow off some steam.
Wow, what a team. Yeah, right.
You're cursing out the wrong person! I didn't even know them! Most of them aren't. But you still have a chance to return to the ley lines and reunite with your families. Just work with me here.
Make a scene. Toba moment.
I told you I'm not like them.
She's overperforming!
Stronger. Inverted. World formula. Reversion.
Yeah. Blood really say, with the power of math, I disassemble you. I did not get a degree in research for nothing.
Be at peace among the tides. Lost souls.
Where's the light coming from?
Is it over?
Yep, told you it'd be a piece of cake.
How did you do that back there?
That creature was nothing special. Add a bunch of souls with nowhere to go, a touch of malicious energy, a few impurities, and a whole lot of resentment. And that's what you get. All I did was separate the original souls from the rest of the filth, allowing them to be accepted by the current rules of the world. The principle behind the world formula is divergence.
Yes, she's explaining the math.
It deconstructs and reconstructs the possibilities of the world to find certain answers.
Silali, join in now. This is your area of expertise.
So, it would follow that reverse calculating the world formula allows us to achieve convergence and restoration instead. Using a numerological array, I was able to do just that. It's similar to the concept of homological reduction in mathematics. I reduced them to the basic fundamental essence of their being without changing their underlying nature. That meant... never mind. Judging by all the blank stares, I'm guessing you don't actually care.
I do. Please continue, Sandrone. I do. Tell me the calculus of how you reverse the fourth formula, please. How did you take the derivative of that? How about step 2? Did you manage to split out the sum of all the slopes, negative slopes? And how about the part where you multiply that by the power of n?
I think I finally understand how Outlanders feel when I ramble on about shaman stuff.
Point is, it was super impressive. You really are amazing, Sandrone.
You're just realizing
2 plus 2,
that
22?
now.
Oh yeah. So nothing less for the unravelable reason.
Enough about that. We should get going. I'll go reset the mechanisms inside the tower. See you back on land.
Divide 2, 2, you get 2 and 2. God.
Well, that's one old mess for the books. Glad to have that over and done with.
And Colomina appears in 3,
Every once in a while.
2, 1.
Everyone out of
Alright, we're gonna hold off on the one a little bit.
Kinda seems like you're just a good person at heart.
I wouldn't be so sure. I'll be heading back to the Fatui soon enough.
Hi there, stream enjoyer. Welcome to the quest enjoying stream. Oh, let's know we can trust you.
Fine. Just don't say I didn't warn you when it comes back to bite you.
Well, where to next? Back to the ship?
Yeah, your personal business, the Narcissism Crates thing, it's all resolved. That means you can see the people that need seeing now, right, Sandrone? Everyone's gonna be so happy you're back!
You wouldn't catch me dead admitting to this before, but... yeah, I really have missed everyone. Calling Bina's a special case, though. This time, I'm definitely getting her back for all her annoying antics over the years.
She's appearing in 3, 2, oh, okay. Well.
She'll sense me coming from a mile off. How
right here. Right here. Ah, yes, of course. Ah, yes. Domain expansion! Waifu abduction!
Sandrone? Is it really you? You're back? You didn't tell me. You avoided me. Why?
Where's my kids? Where's my thumbnail, Dad? Dad, where's my thumbnail?
Now we're even.
I missed you so much.
That makes one of us, idiot. I'm here.
Now kiss, now kiss. A good thing we got the camera rolling. And scene. Now that's the ending scene of the movie. Now let's switch off to watching the movie in the different website. I think I turned on the wrong Genshin chat.
Don't ruin the moment. Or I'll start thinking about how you teleported me to a random location after I explicitly told you to stop doing that.
How, why did you teleport me to your private chamber and then just yoink us back right in the middle of everyone? Huh? We could have kissed. We could have held hands. Now look at us. Now we have to wait until we can go back to my bed chamber again. Carabina?
And
scene!
Bravo! We got it! This is exactly the ending I was hoping for.
Huh?
We got our actor, everyone. Yeah, hi. Hi. That's our actress right there. Colomina just went and recruited her of a random location. Don't worry, everything is well and good. We're just gonna leave her here. Let me add the idling animation. I can do this all day. Stare at each other all day. I need a bit of fan wind blowing at me too. Alright. Take all that processing power. It's fine. We can wait.
Where did you just go, Miss Columbina? You vanished, and then the next second you were back hugging this, new friend here.
That was all on camera?
Ah! Colomina, you did not tell me that you were an exhibitionist. Now all of our private moments is gonna be on the internet. Yes, there's the Mura box. Hi.
Yeah. Well, the camera was already rolling and it happened so fast, so... Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. This must be...
Yeah.
My best friend. The one I was looking for. I never thought I'd actually get to see her again. I'm just...
What kind of movie is it? If the friend just randomly appears, I imagine the movie Xavier Banks is gonna feel so disjointed.
Plus, the film got a happy ending too. It's all thanks to you, Sandrone. Sandrone?
Say it.
Couldn't stop being annoying for one
Say it!
Columbina!
Columbina! Zebo! This is not good enough. This is not good enough. Allow me to introduce the new and improved version of this scene. Alright, that's good enough. We can xin theo đây chat. Xin theo đây. And this time how we doing, gang? How we doing, gang? Alright, we're back. Oh, here's the movie. Oh, right. They're gonna transition to the end of the movie. So in the end, she can be convinced to do exhibitions movie about their loving moments.
As expected. Going to the opera house is the true way to enjoy a film.
You get to see the audience's reaction in real time, too. The ending seemed to be received quite well.
I can't believe you let us include that in the final cut, Sandrone!
You even agreed to help us reshoot a couple of shots. Thanks a million.
So she's into it!
Most of it was caught on camera already, so it's not like I had much of a choice. Besides...
Yeah, no, yeah, of course. You had zero choice, that's right.
What are you laughing at?
Nothing. It was just interesting to see us on screen together. I'm glad this moment is going to be preserved forever.
Just a pity we didn't take home the Farina Award this time around.
Well, artists
So Herlock took it?
rarely compete with commercial ones. You should have prepared yourself for this the minute you changed the script.
Oh, did I hear someone mention the Farina Award?
Yeah, Herlock of the day?
Come on, don't gloat.
I won't. Our crew with costume design, script adaptation, practical effects were so realistic. The flames and explosions even made me jump while we were filming.
A lot of the effects were based on actual items the Special Patrol confiscated from criminals. Who knew they'd serve another purpose, right?
But it
Yeah.
turned out amazing. Really brought the
Celal is the real fan here.
Fontaine's film industry is seriously impressive.
Which film do did you vote for Sue Ellen?
Of course. Yes, the Herlock.
Detective Herlock, of course. That's the whole reason I'm here.
That's Emily. That's Chlorine. Oh, that's Navia. Okay. That's one hell of a poster.
You all should be proud, though. A lot of critics are saying really good things about your film. Longing and loss, searching for something even after it's gone. It's a film.
Well, that is what the art of storytelling is for.
Watching a film with friends is so much fun.
Ooh, let's throw a celebration later.
Sure.
How about the Winglet?
That's
T-Body.
Friends and family are more.
You all can head over first and make yourselves at home. I just have one more stop to make.
Can
Yeah.
I come?
No. Zero.
Fine. Not like you'd listen if I tried to stop you.
Let me guess. I think going back to Alain's place is likely, but maybe she would want to visit something else, something that looks toward the future. They could do that as well. Oh, a new place. Okay. Interesting. Well, I did not do this quest, so let's see how they handle it. I did not do this quest at all. Fine. Oh, it's a different place. Huh. Weird. I've never been here before. Ah. Alain?
Yes. Here lies Lord Artificer, Elaine Gaeltan. This is his grave.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Ellen. I'm sorry this is the first time I've been back since leaving Fontaine. I should have come to see you more often. I got your gift. I even cleaned up one of the Narcitzenkreuz Ordo's messes along the way. Our home is just as quiet and warm as it always was. The flowers in the garden are still thriving. I'll make sure to tend to them more often from now on. Polonia received irreparable damage in battle. I should have taken better care of your invention. I'm sorry. Polonia was family to me. Just like you. You always said I was a fast learner. But I'm not so sure. It took me far too long to learn the things that truly matter. I never said this to you back then, but thank you for creating me, for giving me the chance to experience life. Being your family meant everything to me. Absolutely everything.
Can I say a few words as well, Sandrone?
She would like to say.
My permission.
She wants to say a few words to the father-in-law.
I'm Sandrone's friend. You don't need to worry. Sandrone is doing great. Not only is she a brilliant scholar, she's made a whole bunch of friends too. And she takes great care of them.
As if.
She'll never admit it, but she's always there when her friends need it the most. I wouldn't even be here without her. So, if she ever
That's
needs
true.
help, her friends will be there in a heartbeat, including me. That's what best friends are for.
These words are mostly for Sandrone to hear. presented in a respectful way in front of Alan's grave.
Columbina.
What else?
That's a different way to say Columbina.
Drinking bitter coffee, listening to piano music.
Columbina!
Turns out she even likes giving hugs.
No, wait! Don't tell him all that!
Huh? I don't understand. I didn't think you'd want to hide things from him.
With the coffee, listening to piano music when she can't sleep. It turns out she even likes giving hugs. Sandrone likes giving hugs?
Well, yeah, but there are still things I don't want to say.
Okay. I'll come by myself and tell him for you then.
That's not what I meant. All right. Enough with the speeches. If no one has anything else to add, let's just leave it there.
Traveler, say something right now.
Should we say a few words too? Kinda seems like Columbina said it all.
Hug Sandrone indeed. Yeah, we can do that. Sleep a flower.
Great idea.
Oh wow. Oh, that's Columbina's flower.
Goodbye, Ellen.
They gonna end it there? Okay. They probably want to end it on a brighter note back at the party. You'll come by myself, yeah! I'll come by myself, tell Alan all about all your dirty secrets! Ha ha!
You made it! The party's all... Oh, but, you didn't bring anyone else along? I thought you headed out to invite some friends.
We didn't, my
well.
friend, actually. She'll be here soon. She's even bringing some desserts to have over tea. You should join us later, Miss Farina.
Is this Alekino? Huh? Who is this person? It has to be Alekino, right? We've been more peaked at the last scene. We see Elaine waving us goodbye. Well, it doesn't have... I don't think it has to be. It might be a little bit too cheesy. It's more so for the living, not the dead.
I do love a tea party. Then don't mind if I do.
This seems like a fun occasion. Let's go talk with everyone.
Good idea. We'll introduce you to all our old friends.
Talk to everyone! Okay, hello Fontaincast.
You made it. Sorry for starting the celebrations without you.
Oh yeah, you got the movies over. Don't worry about it. Have fun.
Oh, right. You've probably seen them around already.
Where's Herlock?
Let us introduce you for real. This is...
Sandrone?
Miss Columbina and Miss Guillotin, right?
Oh yeah, they did see the movie.
It was so touching.
Yep. This one started bawling her eyes out right next to me in the theater.
I know. I didn't bring nearly enough tissues.
Thanks. We saw your film too. I memorized all your names.
They actually used real names in the film. I mean, it's a bit more understandable in Columbina's case, but the fictional film about Herlock, they use real names?
Guess we can skip the introductions, then.
Our effects were pretty over the top, right? Some of the extras in the big scenes were actual members of the Spina di Rosula.
So basically, your contribution was creating realistic-looking chaos.
That wasn't the only realistic aspect. Miss Chevreuse and Miss Emily were also kind of...
Right.
Oh, it was nothing.
Wow.
That sounds like a fun movie.
Not so good. You basically had an expert in every field.
Oh, speaking of, want to join in on a round of tabletop
Sure.
later, Miss Columbina and Miss Guillotin? I mean, what better place for a party than a party?
Here we go again.
That sounds
I have seen glimpses of this.
Persuasion successful. What about you, Miss Guillotin?
I guess one round couldn't hurt.
Critical success.
Yeah. 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 Oh, hi, Novelet. Have I decided I would go for her? I'll save the verdict for last.
Yes. I can only hope my presence does not make anyone ill at ease.
Who's this?
All right! This is Nervalette, the UIDs Fontaine. And this is Columbina and Zin.
Where is the gambling? Let's gamble on the gambling time.
Hello.
These two must be the Fatus and former Fatus related to the recent incident in Nod-krai. I read about them in the diplomatic report.
Ah, yes, of course. Enemy and previous enemy. Ha! Ha ha! Judgment comes. Silence.
The UIDs? Oh, the dragon that cries a lot.
Oh, well.
Jeez, Columbina. That's your takeaway from all those Fatui meetings? Seriously?
Is that truly how I'm portrayed in the Fatui's intelligence?
You must put a lot of people in prison then.
Ha ha ha! That too! Ha ha ha! Hong hong hong! Crying and put people in my prison? Wait no. Ari would be proud. Hong hong hong!
Well, it would be more accurate to say I pass judgment on their crimes. All trials in Fontaine strive for fairness and justice, so as to avoid imprisoning the innocent.
So, only the people who deserve it get sent to prison.
Well, deserve is quite a subjective metric, is it not? At the very least, I can promise.
Good opportunity for you to get 12 and 2, 3 and 3 recorded with your 13 and 2, 2 and 3 more consistently. Tries or more than that. Getting 1 more and 3 just insane. I respect your dedication. Yeah.
Oh, for the love of... what is she doing now?
Making friends with the dragon who cries a lot.
You seem like a good dragon. Not the kind that throws people in prison for no reason. I think we can get along just fine.
Thank you. Then she punched me because...
Sorry, Nervalette. She thinks that's a sign of friendship.
Where does she even pick up weird habits like that?
Sheriff.
I believe I have observed people on the streets of Fontaine expressing affection in a similar manner.
Oh yeah, Novelet is not a cultural man either.
Know what it feels like. Yes, quite abrupt.
You know, these two are surprisingly alike.
Sheltered. That's the word. Hello.
Wait a second. Mr. Baptiste and Veronique.
Friends of yours?
Veronique is the
Yeah, for thanks to Duke Risley and Nurse Sijuin look.
You make it sound like I'm giving you special treatment. I just think the method of justice you chose to pursue is one people can respect.
Just 2 criminals serving our time. Okay. Okay.
You are far too modest, Your Grace. The only reason
What
you
is-
were even able to come to the surface for the festival is because you fought for it.
What was these people doing again? Was these people the ones that got arrested during the previous film festival, right?
It's also just good for the physical and mental.
Anyway, I suppose I have you to thank for keeping the winglet in such good shape. I
didn't do anything special.
Don't sell yourself short, Miss Guillotin. You are the current captain. Do you mind if I leave up some of the installations so the people back at the fortress can also enjoy the aquarium?
They're gonna keep it. Nice.
Like I said before, I just think it would be good for the inmates who clean and maintain the winglet to see their work put to good use. Besides, maintaining an aquarium is sure to be a lot more interesting than scrubbing rust off the walls and deck.
Of course I don't mind. I'm grateful you even want to keep it.
Great. Then it's decided.
That's amazing, Sandrone. We should go hang out at the Fortress of Meripede later then.
You do know you just invited me to hang out in prison, don't you?
Yeah, that sounds good, Zoro. Give it a good practice. Oh, I know that.
Let's not get too... What was in that piece of cake you just handed her?
Maritime flowers, eggs, flour, same as all the other pieces.
Miss Lapine Pauline, look.
Master! Wait, what happened to your face? Why are you crying?
Never mind my face.
Things are sounding livelier.
Oh, look who it is! Oh, right.
That's kind of you. But I didn't really do anything.
Right.
Miss...
Yes?
Could I... enter?
Sure.
Bold of you to use my own cake as a bribe right in front of me.
You know what? When else...
Are we going to toast?
Yep! Come on! Sante!
Granny, it's Lee. You're really not going to let us borrow these cute little stuffed toys for our magic show?
First of all, Seat Lalin and Eats Papa are Chi-Chi meal. They have inauspicious stars sealed within them, and they're my helpers, not toys.
But the Grin Malkin Cat and Boggle Cat box are...
Agreed. We've never had a Chi-Chi meal pop out of our hats before. It would be quite the surprise. I think the audience would love it.
If this was the Masters of the Night Wind, these kids wouldn't have even had the guts to say my name, let alone pester me like this. I'm terrible at dealing with requests like this. Oh, Traveler, quick!
Save me! Save me! With some new friends.
You think you're so funny.
Lady Sandrone. Lady Columbina.
Hello.
Don't look at me like that. I don't have any mechanisms for you to break.
Don't be fooled by my sister's demeanor, Lady Sandrone. She's just as delighted as the rest of us to have you back.
Well, I suppose when I'm not so busy, I could find some time when Arlecchino is around and bring over a few gifts to the House of the Hearth.
Right, some tea.
Kind, Lady Sandrone. I'm sure just your visit alone would make Father more than happy.
I just need to borrow them for a bit. I'll pull them out of my hat, give them a quick hug, then give them straight back.
She's still bargaining.
I'm a part of it.
Oh, I could lend you pair. So you have...
I don't need something to hug in the meantime. The issue was never the hugs.
How about this? You can have 2 VIP tickets right next to each other. Excellent view.
Uh-huh.
Right next to each other?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yep, super quiet. No one will bother you.
She knows.
I'm sure you'll have a great time.
Fine.
She knows.
Looks like Arlecchino's here. Come on, Columbina. Let's go have ourselves a tea party.
Hold on. I need to know where is the... I need to know where is the tabletop troop game at. I need to have that game right now. Fine.
Well, it's been quite some time since the 3 of us gathered to drink tea like this.
Hi, Verena!
Yes. But your tea is as good as ever, Sandrone.
Of course it is. The pastries you brought aren't half bad either, Arlecchino.
I'm glad to hear it. Are they to your liking, Miss Farina? If I remember correctly, this particular cake is your favorite.
Yes, thank you. The tea and pastries are absolutely delicious.
She looks okay.
I can't believe I'm casually sipping tea with 3 harbingers. Or are some of them former harbingers? Who knows?
She seems oddly calm for this.
Due to diplomatic reasons at the time, our last tea party was rather tense. wasn't it, Miss Farina? You have my apologies. But this is simply a casual gathering of close friends. So I do hope you can relax and enjoy yourself.
Of course.
Yeah, don't mind me almost killing you last time.
In both cases. Next time, let me be the one to treat all of you.
I'm sure we'd all be delighted to have you join us more often. The same goes for you two.
Water under the bridge, it seems. Why did Farina PTSD get scared? This is not law accurate, I'm telling you. I need Alekino to spread her wing and chase Farina across the ship. 3 laps at least. Get the Matrix coming.
We should do this again.
This is nice, Sandrone. It reminds me of the happy times back in Snezhnaya.
Yeah. To be honest, I never thought these gatherings would feel this lively ever again.
Well, I think I speak for all of us when I say we're truly glad you're back, Sandrone.
Me too. I've realized that holding on to what matters
Alekino seems extremely casual about this.
you already have. By reaching out and striving for something new, you can gain much more than you think.
No, that certainly doesn't sound like something the old you would say.
Well, I'm only going to say it once, so don't get used to it.
Who knows? Perhaps your tea parties will only get livelier from here on out. Once you return to the Fatui, we'll have more opportunities to keep in touch in any case.
I want to spend more time together too. But I don't
Sandrone.
Well, nod-krai is too far from Snezhnograd. It shouldn't be hard to find a place where we can all get together.
Oh, and then I can sing for you. Or put on some of your favorite music. Just like the old days.
Speaking of music, I spotted a mechanical piano below deck. Is it yours, Miss Gyotong?
Yes. Reclaimed, I suppose you could say.
Why don't you play something for us?
Huh? In front of all these people?
Yes, why not?
I'd love to hear you play.
For the love of... Fine! One piece, and that's it.
Go ahead. I am ready. The lighting in the aquarium is really nice. Alekino doesn't seem that tall when next to Columbina. Ah, yes, it's that song. It's her theme song. The middle of the song sounds much warmer than the beginning. Oh. I wonder if we can find the exact spot that the piano used to be in. This is a great ending to the quest.
Musketeer pictures. Everyone ready?
I'm not sure I should be in this one.
Of course
you should.
You might have primarily helped out another crew this time, but you're still a member of Musketeer Pictures.
Everyone who is in the quest,
right,
join
thanks.
in.
I'll still stand a
What
bit
quest?
to the side,
I mean, just join in.
Can I be in?
Of course, Miss Veronique. I would have loved to have you in the last one, too.
Thank you.
Do I really have to be front and center?
You're one of the lead act.
Nervous, Sandra?
All right, and 3.
Musketeer Pictures!
What? Well, I would love to have Emily, Charlotte, Navia, Clarine in the like too. Risley, Siegwin, but I guess that this will do. As this would do. I have thoroughly enjoyed the quality of this quest. Chat. Sandrone seems to know how to play this piano. Well then, let's call Sandrone over! The verdict is... I shall have a Sandrone. I believe that's about 20 pity. 30. 40. 50. 60. 70. No early of this one, so let's do single. 71, 72, 73. Hello, Kangoshi. 74, 75. Bit late here. 76, 77. That's her.
I hate self-introductions. If you're supposed to know me, you'll get to know me naturally. And if you're not, why waste the time and energy? But, very well. For the sake of etiquette, I'll humor you just this once. Behold, before you stands Marionette, 7th of the Fatui Harbinger.
7th of the Fatui Harbinger. That was my capturing radiance. And I'm aware that I have a capturing radiance.
Judging by the envelope. Oh, it must be from Sandrone. Looks like we've been invited to a tea party. Paimon can't wait. Come on, let's go.
Well, now that we have invited Sandrone over,
let me help you out.
let's have her play the piano. What made I pull for her? I finished the quest. I enjoyed the quality of the quest. I enjoyed the new animations they put in. I enjoy how they tell the story of Sandrone. That's not too cheesy and precise to the point. It's both me liking the character and me wanting Hoyoverse to continue in this direction of putting a lot of effort into quests and animation, and I want to support that decision. The character in terms of meta is not entirely what I would have liked, but there are other reasons to pull characters. Most of that is that I enjoy her character. So I guess they did have the model of her doing the piano during the cutscene at the last bit of the quest, and they are just redoing the camera angles for this one, which makes sense. So I have C4 Beidou. It's not enough to use her at all. I still don't think I'm gonna use Beidou at all. Likely not even a C6. Okay, so now that I have this character, and there's this character too. Let's level her up. What's the best 4th slot in the benefit team? Sucrose Visual. That's a team that works. I do not really have a weapon for her, but we'll figure that out. Actually, hold on. I did pull quite a bit, so let's recheck my inventory for any changes in weapon stuff. Okay, let's refine this. Keep it. Refine it. I don't need to keep any other stuff. Any new weapons in here? No. Yeah, the 4-star in this case does not matter. Level up!
Calculation underway. Inputting variables. Progress is smooth.
Okay, this is when I'm gonna suffer. I'm gonna waste a lot of materials here, so level this character up. Let's get to it. Don't I have linear chlorine? I do not, so I will have to find those materials by myself. Does the boss give any extra materials for cryo? No. Can I buy them for stardust or glitter? The bug? No. The bug? No. I don't think so. I need 80 more of them. Alright then. Nice, thank you Layla for the extra. Okay, I want to level this up to 10. You missed the polls! You did miss the poll. What is her material again? Vagrancy. 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 Would I consider Dyer's patch? I would do it. I will continue farming the artifacts, and if I get it, I get it, but I am in no rush to do so. It's just the extra weapon skin, and it's extremely likely possible. It just needs some good investment. Can't wait to watch the attempts. It's just gonna be the Sandrone attempt left. I have already done the Mavuika the other day, and the Nefer team is clearing it easily. The slight problem is I am using this weapon, and to use this weapon to its full capability, I have to finish the quest. I have to finish the Melusine quest to get the full power from this weapon. That's ought to be annoying. So, if I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. I can now officially join the exploration thing though.
How tiresome.
I do enjoy this exploration.
Take a break. How tiresome.
I'll get it. Yeah. Oh, is that a different plunge animation too? Actually.
Strike cloud converge.
That's cool. Compared to say this.
Skyward! Skyward!
Jump down from jet chamber. Why are we doing that? Sure. I am quite a bit poor for this pool, and I had to sacrifice a capturing radiance for it too. Control panel or something. Do I even have the gearing for her? Now, if I use this weapon, all of her energy recharge needs are basically met, so I should not get any recharge from artifacts at all. I don't think I have the artifacts for it. I don't think I have the artifacts for this. You might not have enough wishes to pull the C6 exactly on the first day of Columina banner, but you're pretty sure you will get it before 7.0. Whenever you want me to do it, you can tell me to. This is a nice piece. This is a nice piece. This is 24, 34. Great. Yeah, I need to farm more for the goblet. This is not great. Maybe I should use the Fontaine craftable weapon. Yeah, I guess I'll level the Fontaine weapon then. That's costing material, but okay. Ian-san guide. Skill burst swap. Build Favonius Lance. Energy recharge sans attack goblet and crit red circlet. If you don't use Favonius Lance, you can afford to use some other recharge weapon and use an attack goblet. Oh, sorry, attack circlet. We'll figure out building her. Wow, what's the difference? Crazy. I think I'm gonna craft a new weapon for her. Next patch. Nothing 100% fits. If nothing 100% fits, I may as well just go for something different entirely. I'm fine with this. What to level up? Ian-san's burst to level 10, and that's it. Doesn't look great either. We'll leave it at this, or maybe this. I guess. Sure, use the Columbinas one. Which set? Natlan set.
Come on, keep up. Take a break.
Well, this is gonna be our carry, well, my carry in my main account for the next year, it seems. The next year.
Come on, keep up.
Alright, that's gonna be it, chat. That's gonna be it for the stream today. I will level her up off stream, and towards the end of the patch, maybe we can try some dire stuff. But until then, chat. Today we're also able to answer a few questions regarding the new version of the beta, which is basically not much has been changed. Odette got about a 2% team damage buff from her own buffing, and that's about it.
All these endless meetings.
I have thoroughly enjoyed the event story, which led me to pulling this character, and I am happy with my pulling decision. Have a good one, chat. We're gonna leave it at that for now. On Wednesday, we're gonna do some more rest and less behaviors, just chilling and not necessarily doing any tryharding right now. And I'm gonna catch up with some of my exploration and event. See you around, chat. It's been a fun time. Hopefully you've been enjoying as much as I do, and appreciate you as always. Let's put the music in the background.
It's about time we threw another.
Oh, this scene is beautiful. What the hell? Sandrone will get the privilege of greeting everyone off today. First time on this account of mine. Bye bye.